Are you a beginner meditator who would like to learn how to meditate? Have you been trying, perhaps, with no success, only to judge yourself for not meditating well? Well, if you'd like to learn 7 easy ways, 7 easy tips for creating a meditation practice, this video is for you. My name is Vesela and I am a certified mindfulness and meditation coach, as well as hypnotist and life coach. And in my channel I share tips and techniques for self-development, techniques I use with my clients, meditations, different hypnosis that is helpful for different problems. So you're very welcome to subscribe and be part of the journey. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you 7 easy tips, 7 easy ways for beginners to learn how to meditate. And I will start with probably the most important one, which is why. What is your why? Why would you like to start meditating? And perhaps this is because you've been wanting to calm down your anxiety, or maybe you want to get to know yourself better. Maybe you have a problem in your life and learning how to be quiet and still will help you be more grounded. Or maybe everything is fine and you just want to explore meditation. Just before you start your practice, before you even commit, ask yourself, why am I doing that? What am I hoping that it will give me? And set your intention as well. Before every session, set your intention for you to practice and do the best you can. And maybe it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we'll talk about timing later. But before you start, set your intention, saying this is my meditation for today and I'll do my best to be still and quiet for the duration of it. So the first tip is set your intention and know your why. Second tip is to set your meditation space. Depending on where you live, maybe if you are in a busy cosmopolitan city, you only have a corner of your room. Maybe you live in the suburbs and you have a whole house and you can have a separate room for your meditation practice. Just choose a spot that you like being in, that you feel comfortable with. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be equipped with expensive items or tools. Some people like setting up a meditation altar, and on it they will put items that they like, that they remind them of people that they love or places they visited. Some people put flowers or crystals. Create a space that feels enjoyable for you to spend some time in it every day, if that's what you would like to commit, of course. The third tip is to set up your meditation seat. And for many people it looks like the seat I'm sitting on right now. So there is a mat on the floor which is called zabuton, and there is a cushion underneath me which is called zafu. And this is a typical traditional meditation seat. You can opt for it. You can invest in buying a meditation cushion and a mat if you would like to commit to a more regular practice. You can use any pillow in your house. You can use a chair, you can sit on a sofa, whatever you have and it's convenient and comfortable for you. That is going to be your meditation seat. And when you have taken your meditation seat, I'd like you to start paying attention to your meditation posture, which is actually really important, because the way we sit and the stillness that we embody in our practice, it resonates with the stillness in our mind. And sometimes we will have the urge to maybe touch ourselves, maybe our nose is bothering us or some other part of our body. If it is too much for you to handle, my recommendation will be to mindfully adjust your posture or address whatever is there for you, maybe pain or tension. And at the same time, start training yourself to be more mindful in your posture, to be still, to embody a posture that represents the way you'd like to be in the world, a posture of dignity and alertness as well as relaxation. There is a specific 7 points that we go through when we set our posture. I'll discuss those in a different video, but for today I'd like you to pay attention to the posture you're taking in meditation. It should be let me actually go briefly. So you can decide to sit cross-legged or in a kneeling down position. If you decide to sit cross-legged, sit on the first third of your cushion. If you're sitting on a chair or sofa, sit with a 90-degree angle in your knees, and you have to be also feeling your feet on the ground if you sit on a chair or a sofa. Checking in with your back and your spine. The spine should be erect but not strained. It should be gently upright. You can also imagine a string of light pulling from the top of your head up, pulling you and elongating you very gently. Next are the shoulders. You want to make sure the shoulders are relaxed, no tension in there. And how you place your hands, probably the easiest and quickest way to find your most comfortable position will be to lift them up and then let them drop. They might drop on your thighs, on your knee. If you're sitting on a chair, that is most likely the most comfortable position for you. You can also choose to hold a certain mudra if that's a practice you would like to become more familiar with and explore. There are many different options. The chin should be slightly tucked backwards, so there is no weight on your head and there is no leaning forward or backward. You can decide to have your eyes open or closed. Just when you choose one, I suggest that you keep it for the duration of the practice that day. So if I start with my eyes closed, I'll keep them closed until the end of practice. If you are keeping your eyes open, the suggestion is to gently gaze 4 to 6 feet in front of you without focusing on anything in particular. You're just allowing your eyes to gaze, allowing your environment to be part of your visual field. There is no focusing on anything on the floor, any colors or anything. It's just a gentle gaze in front of you. Your facial muscles are relaxed, and you might also catch yourself smiling a little bit. And that is the meditation posture. I also suggest, as you meditate, to gently check on your posture every few minutes to make sure that everything is in alignment, because stillness in your body produces stillness in your mind. And when we are sitting still and in the way I also explained, your heart opens, your chakras are aligned, and it's just a condition for your meditation practice to really flourish. So far we have set your intention, know your why you meditate. Number 2 is set your meditation spot. Number 3 is set your meditation seat and the posture. Number 4 is, if you can, find people that you can meditate with. Perhaps it's an online community, or where you live there might be a group of people, meditation studio, mindfulness studio. Meditating with others is really helping us feel part of a group, of community. It can also be very helpful for when you start sharing your experiences, asking each other questions, etc. it is just really helpful to meditate with others. You can also decide to set such group yourself. Invite a few friends who are also interested, set a online meeting, video call, however, and meditate together. And it's just a really nice experience to share time, space, and each other with each other. So that is number 4. Number 5 is to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. What does that mean? Well, the practice of meditation is all about developing self-love, self-acceptance, self-compassion. So if one day you don't meditate, don't judge yourself. Nobody will judge you, hopefully. The idea is that you come back to your practice as soon as you're ready and you do your best. You don't judge yourself as much as you can. It's a practice. It's like a muscle you develop and you strengthen throughout the time. So take your time and be compassionate with yourself the way you would be compassionate with your best friend, for example. That's number 5. Number 6 is to start slow. Don't overpromise yourself. Don't say to yourself, oh, I'll meditate every day for the rest of my life. Just start slowly and easy. Maybe start with a duration of 5 minutes a day and you increase to perhaps 10 minutes, 15 minutes next month. Start with something that feels doable to you. Start with something that once achieved is going to make you feel victorious. Start with something that is enough for you at that point in life. And by doing so, you will build this confidence in yourself that this can be a regular practice. It is also much more important to do the practice regularly versus one day of the week, for example. I would recommend you do, perhaps you commit to practice Monday through Friday. Every day you start with 5 minutes a day, and next month you can expand. But what is most important here is the frequency. It is much better to do it every day for the same period of time regularly than just doing it once on Sunday for an hour. And by doing it more frequently and more regularly, you get yourself into the habit of meditating every day. And the last tip number 7, will be to choose time of the day that works best for you. Some people are morning people, morning persons. They love to start their day with meditation. I myself prefer that because it sets the tone of my whole day. It just makes me feel more grounded, more centered, calmer throughout the day, and it really helps me get my mind into the right place. Some people prefer doing it midday to get into the flow of things even better, and some people prefer doing it at night when perhaps they struggle falling into sleep, so they do a meditation to calm the mind before going to bed. There are many multiple options. It's just entirely up to you and what you feel comfortable with, what works best for your schedule. If you work from home, you can meditate at any point. If you work in an office, perhaps choosing morning or evening will be better. It's entirely up to you. So those are my 7 tips, 7 ways for starting to build your meditation practice. I hope this is very helpful for you, and let me know how it goes into the comment section below. And also remember to subscribe for more videos related to meditation, to hypnosis, to life coaching, to self-development in general. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy your practice.